Hi folks, it's about 5 after 5, 9/3. God, I'm eaten alive by mosquitoes. Tuesday, about 74 degrees. Didn't really get much sunlight on the battery, on the solar cells today, so the batteries still need to be charged. I gotta tell you, I'm trying to work on the layout for this shed, and look at this. I almost backed into him, or her, I guess. I don't see any antlers. Look at this. They don't care. And I'm walking right up to her. Right? I mean, could she get any closer? I stood up from doing the layout over here and almost bumped right into her. Look at this. I can just about pelt her with a rock, and she don't care. She's watching me. Look at this. Look. Anyway, you know how they say you shouldn't name your pets? I've named her. Her name is Pepperoni. And you know why her name is Pepperoni? Because one day she will be Pepperoni. Okay. Go away. Leave. So what am I up to other than bumping into deer? This is the next hoop building I'm laying out, working on, thinking about. And I cut this string, this yellow string, exactly 16 feet long. And to do that, I kind of melted the end and had to keep smashing it down until it was exactly 16 feet. Not that this is like an exact thing. So this is more or less what the curve of the roof is going to look like. I don't know if there's a good way to show you guys. Basically, from there to where the string ends, right there, right on the bottom, pressure treated, is exactly 12 foot long. So I feel as if it's going to be mounted there. There's going to be a support here, and that's the 4 foot mark. I don't know if you guys could see the pencil. Yeah, you guys could see the pencil. And those two numbers are just what approximately I'm coming up with for the up and down here. That's going to have to support this. And there by that 81 is the next one. Then this one here is 96. I already know its length. So I'm just kind of laying things out and trying to get a good rock solid idea. You know, one does not like to cut wood and then have to throw it away, especially given that and I screwed up. Given that this piece is only 12 foot, I could have bought a 12 footer for this. Unfortunately, I bought 16 footers thinking it was going to be close to 13 feet, and I couldn't get any 14 footers, so I bought 16s, and it looks like I got 4 foot worth of miscalculation times 3 pieces. I guess that's not too bad. So I wasted, I don't know, $6. So why am I not screwing nails or driving nails and screwing screws? My wife's going to be away tomorrow. She's not going to be home. So I'm hoping tomorrow that I could get this whole thing hacked together before she takes note. And that will cause me less grief. And things will be moving quicker that way. I also wanted to get, with that layout string there and so forth, I wanted to get a good idea of how long I was going to cut the 4 foot upright and the 8 foot upright. You know, those two supports. I wanted to get an idea of how long they would be, how much slope I would have, so that I could I could know what I was getting into. I wanted to do it that way with the string and do some measurements. And I'm also going to lay it out one last time with graph paper tonight and get the measurements. What I've more or less figured out today that I'm very pleased with is that I know I'm going for 12 foot. So given that I know that the length of it's going to be exactly 12 foot, that helps me do other calculations. I mean, obviously, I know how long these guys are, right? They're 16 foot. They're not 16 foot 1 inch or 15 foot 11 inches. They're exactly 16 foot. I also know the upright I want to use. The first upright is 8 foot. So those two numbers are easy. So I know what the upright is. And I know that is exactly 16 feet. But what I didn't know is how long to make this length. And depending on how long one makes this length, right, you kind of stretch out the whole thing, right? And the more you stretch it out, the less slope you have. And I just wanted to make sure I was setting it up to have enough slope. 4 foot support, which is about here. That's plenty of length, and then another 4 foot. So that's plenty of support for these guys. These guys are fairly rigid. What you have here, quite honestly, is on this end, right? You basically have, 16. Amazing how these things fill up. You basically have 16 foot unsupported, and with only 8 foot, I should be fine, or 4 foot, I should be fine. I should have plenty of downhill and plenty of support. Okay, folks, so 16 feet of layout string. Remember, live, love, and have a great time. Tires down, handlebars up, and we'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde, whenever that might be. In the meantime, build yourself a nice hoop shed that'll amuse you and make your wife proud. Thanks for watching.